Hi, this is Kate, and this is how I did a tortoise shell marble die on this patent leather Coach wallet. As you can see, it had a lot of stains. It had some nicks and marks and transfer marks. And so I cleaned it with this nail polish remover. It has to be 100% acetone. And I did every little crevice around this wallet. And normally when I use leather dye, I know I use very bright colors, but I think sometimes those bright colors can be very jarring to people that have a neutral palette. So I reused the packaging that this wallet was shipped to me in, and I tore it in half. I put it down, and then I put a layer of Barbasol shaving cream on it, which you can see right now. And you want to be a little bit generous with this. You want to make sure that it is bigger than your project. Here are the colors that I used from Angelus. And very carefully, I dropped the leather dye on the shaving cream. And I did it in layers. And as soon as I dropped all the colors down, you'll see that I try to do a swirling pattern to make that marbleization work. That's going to come in a little bit. What I wish I had done was, I wish I had done this on each side, because what I'm doing here, which is a little bit out of the camera, is that I had to put shaving cream and dye into a container. And what I wish I had done was use both sides of the packaging and made two identical pieces to look like this, where the shaving cream is marbleized, and just set one on top of the other, because that would have made a nicer pattern. However, it didn't come out all that terribly. And with using this Coach wallet, it was already tan, and these colors kind of made it into a tortoise shell coloring. Now, I like to be on the safe side. I covered up this Coach wallet and I left it for at least 4 hours. It might have been up to 12, but I really like the color to get saturated. So this is after it had sat probably overnight. And what I did was I just plucked it out of all of the shaving cream and scraped it right into the trash, because it uses less shaving cream and it uses less baby wipes that way. I'm trying to be a lot more environmentally friendly when I'm using a lot of these products. So I didn't even need to use a whole can of Barbasol, whereas in my earlier dyeing techniques, I needed to use a lot of Barbasol. So this is me scraping off the Barbasol and the dye into the trash can. And once I had cleaned it all up, there were a couple of places where it needed a little bit more dye. So I made a very small amount of Barbasol and dye in a small yogurt container. And I went back over and put the dye back into some of those crevices. And once it was all said and done, I did take a baby wipe. So you can see that crevice right there that I went back over in. But once it was all said and done, I just took one baby wipe to it. I wiped it down. And then I took a little leather conditioner to it, because when you do use dye on these products, it can have a drying effect. And to help combat that, it's really helpful to have a leather conditioning agent around. So this was the final product. I think it looks really beautiful. I think it could be a really nice way to save patent leather. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the like button and click to subscribe for more videos.